Hey, today I'm going to tell you my reasons, in my opinion, what Sony needs to do to the PSP, just simply to make it better for everyone. Start with number 1, more games. I don't remember the last good game that's come out for it. DS, I remember the last good game that came out for it. Puzzle League. Okay, I don't have it yet, but I'll get it eventually. PSP games. There is good games, don't get me wrong. You got your Tony Hawk Remix, you have your Luminous. All of the Need for Speeds are good. There's a great slew of games, but they're just not, they're not oncoming. You have to keep on the game train going, okay? Come on. With the games. Number 2, add the software for the PSP. Just include it. I mean, come on. Why do you have to spend 20 bucks just so you can convert your video to make it compatible with the PSP? I mean, why? With half the MP3 players out there, not even half, almost all of them, if not all of them, almost all of them, you can download a video, and most formats that it supports, the video you have will work for it. You can just drag and drop, and boom, you got it. Some of them only supports 2 formats. Some of them maybe 1, but at least if it supports 1 format, it's a very common format, like WMV, Windows Media Video, and that one's pretty common. And like Zune, that only supports WMV, but at least you can download the converter for that from like creative.com, or and then it'll convert the entire video, not just 10 minutes, like some of the trial versions for the PSP converter. And then there's this one I downloaded, PSP converter, or PSP Video 9. That one worked perfect. It took a long time, but it worked. I can get the whole video on a memory card, whole half an hour, and it worked. And then one time I opened up and it said there's an error and it must close. I'm like, what the heck? What's the deal? I mean, it's kind of like you go down to Walmart, you lay down 250 bucks for an iPod video. I had iPods, but that's a good example. And then you have to spend $20 for the iTunes software so you can put your music on there. That's basically the same thing. Well, okay, maybe not the music, but the videos, because you don't need software to put music on it or pictures. You just need this software to put videos on it. I think that's bullcrap. I mean, come on. It's so easy. Just include a disc in it. There's no reason why they couldn't include that. And then finally, thing number 3, basically just revamp the PSP, upgrade it. I know there's one in the works, but some of the things in my little list I bet will not happen to the new revamped version. Starting, let's see. One thing you need to do is make the volume louder. If you've ever had a PSP and you turn it up, the music on it is not very loud. One of my friends, he had to download for his music, and he likes music or whatever. He had to download an app or some software from the internet, and it makes your songs louder. And I kind of thought about doing that, but I'm thinking, well, how about I just plug in more powerful speakers into my PSP? Well, the thing is, the PSP has speakers built into it, and it should be able to be a little bit louder. I mean, my DS is louder than the PSP. Of course, I think the speaker's a little bit bigger too, but still, I mean, come on, this is Sony we're dealing with. And another thing, number 2, is a higher screen resolution. I know the new PSP is getting this built in. It'll be a higher resolution, it'll be more clear, and all this, but if you ever notice looking at a video on the PSP, it's kind of blurry. And on my Zen, it's like crystal clear. I mean, side by side, it's it's completely different. You have crap and you have gold, basically. I'm not saying the PSP's crap. I'm just saying the video quality is. You don't really notice it. You don't really notice it playing the game when you're watching a video and you've already seen that video on an MP3 player that has way better video quality. Then yes, that's the point I'm trying to get across. Thing number 3, a built-in hard drive. Now this is a hoot. This is simple. I know this could be done. It's easy. Just put in a little flash drive. Okay, everybody knows they're tiny. Little thumb drives, 4 gigs can be put in a thumb drive about that big. That big. Why couldn't they just slam it in there so you don't have to keep track of these little memory sticks? Okay, I like the idea how you can take out your memory and hide it if you don't want people, I don't know, listening to music or something, or I don't know, it makes it more portable so you can take your memory card out. Or if you have a friend that has a memory card, you can listen to his music on your PSP. That's kind of cool. What I don't like is how the memory cards, like the biggest one is what, 4 gigabytes I think, and that's like some price, I don't remember, but it's expensive. And flash drive would be just perfect. If they can make an iPod Nano that thick and that long, then they could put a flash drive, into a PSP. It's easy. It'd be great. And thing number 4 would be another nub stick. How many times have you been playing a game and you're imagine yourself playing the PSP? Imagine yourself playing the PS2, playing a game, and you want to control the camera with the right nub, and you can't. Or I don't know, there's so much more compatibility with an extra nub, and it isn't there. I don't know. I know there's people out there that want an extra nub. And 5, actually, this isn't too important, but I think it would be kind of cool if there's a built-in camera in there and you can take video clips and stuff, record into your memory stick or your portable flash drive. That'd be kind of neat. And last thing, better navigation. When you go through your music, you can only have a folder and then your music. You can't have a folder that says like of the band, let's say, I don't know, White Zombie, and then you click on that and you go to Astro Creep, and then you click on, and you go in that, and then you go to all your songs. No, you can't do that. You can only have a folder for the album, and then you go in that and it's your songs. That's not very good for a music player, because then you have to go through all these things to find your music. The PSP should have this new thing that makes it look like an MP3 player. Like, go this one thing, it'll be music, and then you'll see all your bands, and then you go over, and then you see the songs in that album of that band. Or, it'll be like the built-in MP3 player, not just a thing that can play music. You know what I mean? It'd be great. Just think about it. And the last thing I could think of off the bat is probably, a better battery life, which I know they're going to do that with the new PSP, and allow it to charge on USB. How many times has this happened to you? You're putting stuff on it, having a great time, and then you unplug it, you're starting to play your PSP, and you right before you start the game, you look in the top right hand corner of it where the battery gauge is, the battery meter, and it's flashing low battery because you've been putting music on it all day. And it doesn't charge with USB. No, you have to take out the AC adapter. I like the AC adapter because you can plug it in the wall and not be chained to your computer. But I also like how with most MP3 players, you can charge with the computer. And that's good. So 3 things. Add the software packed into the PSP. Like, include it. 2, make more good games, and 3, upgrade the PSP with the features I enlisted. That was for Gore. Stay tuned for more.